Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome. I hope you're having a good day. I'd like to provide you with training today, and our topic for today is the leader who apologizes. Now, you might be a leader out there, and some leaders believe that because they are the leader, you might believe that because you are the leader, then there's no need for you to apologize for anything, even when you're wrong. I have news for you. Your whole perception around apologies definitely needs a review. Why? Because a leader is a human just like everybody else. And as a human, you're bound to make mistakes. At some point or the other, you are bound to make mistakes because that is the nature of humanity. We're all learning, we're all progressing, but we're not perfect. So if you're a leader out there, you're not perfect. So that means you are bound to make mistakes. And when you make mistakes, it's important that you apologize. Now, I heard someone say quite recently that when a leader falls, the ground shakes. And I paraphrase. And the reason why the ground shakes is because often leaders fall from a height, and then the tremors that are felt on the ground are felt by the people around the leader, the people who are following you in your organization, whatever organization that might be. They are the ones who feel the tremors. And so in some institutions, the leader has an almost godlike position in the hearts and in the minds of those who follow the leader. Shouldn't be that way, but that's the reality. And so leaders are placed at a pedestal, and people almost expect that you are superhuman. And so when you fall, it's this big thing, and people don't even know how to. They don't know how to compute. It doesn't compute in their heads and in their minds because they don't expect you as a leader to fall. Now that's their issue, but where you are concerned is how you actually handle that situation. Some leaders pretend like nothing happened and just move on, expecting that because they've pretended like it didn't happen, the people will just forget about it. That is called denial, and it's delusional really, because the people know what happened and they will not just forget about it. Some leaders minimize the situation. Some leaders try and cast blame. But the best type of leader acknowledges what happened and apologizes. If you look at instances where there have been natural disasters, people always look to the top. They always look to the leader for direction. They're watching to see what the leader says. They're watching to see how quickly the leader responds. In cases where companies have had issues where their products have affected the lives of people, things have gone wrong, people are always watching to see how the CEO responds to that situation and how quickly they respond and take action. So you could be a president of a country, a prime minister of a country, or you could be the president of, you could be the CEO of a company. Regardless of what leadership position you hold, it's important to note that when an issue occurs, when there's a wrongdoing, whether it's on your part or it's on the part of an employee or somebody under your employer control, it's your duty to apologize because the buck always stops with you. People are always going to look to you for direction. They're going to look to you to see what you do with that situation. So it's important that you respond promptly. It's important that when there's been a wrongdoing, whether it's on your part or on the part of an employee, that you apologize to the people who've been affected and explain or state what the course of action will be taken that you intend to take to rectify that situation. Some leaders get into the habit of just apologizing over anything and everything, and after they've apologized, they do absolutely nothing. Such a leader will lose credibility with their people. But if you're a leader who apologizes sincerely and takes action and tries to ensure that what happened in that situation doesn't happen again, if it's within your control, then you are more likely to gain credibility. So be the kind of leader who apologizes, be the kind of leader who takes responsibility, be the kind of leader who does not pass the buck, but you understand that regardless of who does what in the organization, if it goes wrong, the responsibility lies with you to take action. Okay, these are my thoughts for you today. Please feel free to share this video with whoever you think needs to hear it. From my heart to yours. Until next time, you take it easy. Bye.